Welcome to today's tutorial. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the like button and the notification button so that you will be notified anytime I upload a new video. And if you have any question, please leave it in the comment section below. Today I'm going to be explaining how to carry out division on different number-based systems. Just as you would divide a number in the base 10 system, it's the same process you would use in dividing any number in any other base system. But before that, let's remind ourselves how we divide a base 10 number. 631 by, let's say, 4. Alright, so we use the long division method. So 631 divided by 4. Alright, for the purpose of this video, before we carry on this division, let's get the multiplication table, the 4 times table in base 10. So with the 4 times table, you can easily carry out this division by 4. All this is in base 10. So now let's use this timetable, the 4 times table, to divide 631. Okay, so first, how many times does 4 go into 6? It goes into it 1 times, because it doesn't go into it twice, so it goes into it once. So 1 times 4 is 4. Then we subtract 6 minus 4 is 2. 4 doesn't go into 2, so bring out the next digit, which is 3. How many times does 4 goes into 23? So on our turn, we are going to look for the number that multiplies 4 to give us 23 or close to 23. So you see that it's not 6 because to give us above 23, which is 24. So it must go in 5 times. So write 5 here. Then 5 times 4 is 20. Then we'll subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. Then we'll bring down the next number, which is 1. Then how many times does 4 go into 31? So 4 times what number gives us 31 or close? 8 will give us 32, which is too high, so it must go in 7 times. So 7 times 4 will give us 28. Then we subtract. Can subtract it from 1, so we borrow 1 from here. That makes it 10. If you add to this one, makes it 11. So now 11 minus 8 will give us what? 3. Then 2 minus 2. We are left with 2 here. So 2 minus 2 is 0. And then there's no number here. So that's the remainder of 3. So 631 divides 457 times remainder 3. We are going to use the exact same processes in performing division in other number-based systems. Okay, let's take our first example. Let's divide 211 base 3 by 2 base 3. Okay, so 211 divided by 2, all in base 3. So just like earlier one, we will need the multiplication table for 2 in base 3. Okay, so let's get the multiplication table for 2 in base 3. So 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. Then 2 times 2 is 4. 4 base 3 is 1, 1. So that's it. We are ending here because base 3 has the possible digits of 0, 1, and 2. Don't forget. Alright. Now back to our division. So how many times does 2 divide 2? It divides it once. So we'll write it on top. 1 times 2 gives us 2 base 3. Then we subtract it, we'll get 0. Then we'll bring down the next value, which is 1. How many times does 2 divides 1? It divides it 0. It doesn't. So we'll put 0 here. Then 0 multiplying 2 will give us 0. Then we'll subtract it. Then we'll get 1 minus 0. That will give us 1. Then we'll bring down the next digit, which is 1. How many times does 2 divide 1, 1? 2 divides 1, 1 twice. So write it here twice. Then twice 2 is what? 1, 1. So 1, 1. And then the difference will give us 0. So 2 and 1 base 3 divided by 2 is equal to 1, 0, 2 base 3. No remainder. Okay. All right. Let's look at another example. This time, let's look at a different base. Let's try to divide 3, 2, 1, 4, 0 base 5 by 4, 1 base 5. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 4, 0 divided by 4, 1 of base 5. Okay, so this time we have 2 digits. So just like the first example, we'll find the multiplication table for 4, 1 in base 5. Okay, so 4, 1 times 0 is 0. 4, 1 times 1 is 4, 1. 4, 1 times 2 is 2 times 1 is 2. Then 2 times 4 is 6. 6 base 5 is 1, 1. So there's one group of 5, remainder 1. Then 4, 1 times 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 base 5. 12 base 5 is 2. There are 2 groups of 5, remainder 2. Then the last one is 4, 1 by 4. So 4, 1 by 4 is 4 by 1 is 4. Then 4 by 4 is 16. Then 16 base 5. So there's 3 groups of 5, 16, remainder 1. Alright, so these are the possible numbers of base 5 up to 4. Alright, so we find out how many times does 4, 1 goes into 32. It doesn't, so we add the next digit to it. 3, 2, 1. So how many times does 4, 1 goes into 3, 2, 1? So 3, 2, 1. Look at. So 3, 2, 1. It must go into it 4 times. Okay, because it's 3, 1, 4. So 4 times 4, 1 will give us 3, 1, 4. Then we subtract. So we subtract. Then 4 minus 1 cancel. We have to borrow 1 from these 2. And then when we borrow 1, it will be 5. We add it to this 1. That makes it 6. So 6 minus 4 is 2. Here it's left with 1 minus 1 is 0. 3 minus 3, 2 is 0. Okay. Alright. Then we'll bring down the next value, which is 4. Okay. So how many times does 4, 1 goes into 2, 4? It goes into it 0 times. Okay, it goes into it 0 times because we brought down the 4 and still didn't divide it, so it's 0 times. So 0 times 4 1 is 0. So when we subtract it, we'll get 2 4. Then we'll bring down the next value, which is 0. Then how many times that 4 1 goes into 2 4 0? So from our timetable, it goes into it thrice, not 4 times. So it goes into it 3 times. So we put down 3 here. So 3 times 4 1 will give us 2 2 3. Then we divide. Then we find the difference. Okay, we can't subtract 3 from 0, so we borrow 1. That makes it 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. 3 is left here. 3 minus 2 is 1. Alright, so it will be 1 2. So that's our remainder, since that's all. So our final answer will be 403 base 5, remainder 1 2 base 5. So let's take the next one. So let's divide this time. 4 1 2 5 base 7 by 6 3 base 7. Okay, so 4 1 2 5 divided by 6 3. Okay, so we need the multiplication table 2 for 6 3 in base 7. Okay, so 6 3 by 0 is 0, then 6 3 by 1 is 6 3, 6 3 by 2. So 2 times 3 is 6. Base 6, base 7 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. So 12 base 7 is 1, remainder 5. So it'll be 1 5. Okay, so 6 3 by 3. Okay, so 6 3 times 3 is 9. 9 base 7 is 1 2. So write down 2, I'll hold on to 1. Then 3 by 6 is 18 plus 1. That means it's 19. So 19 base 7 is, to get to 5. Alright, now our number is getting bigger. 63 by 4. So 4 by 3 is 12. So get 12 base 7 will give me 1 5. So I'll write down 5, I'll hold on to 1. Then 4 times 6 is 24 plus 1 25. So 25 base 7 is 3, remainder 4, because 3 times 7 is 21 plus 4 will give me 25. Okay, so 6 3 by 5. So 6 times 3 will give us 15. 15 base 7 is 2 1. So I write down 1, I'll hold on to 2. Then 5 times 6 is 30. 30 plus 2 is 32. 32 base 7. So 32, how many times 7 goes in 32? It goes into it 4 times, remainder 4. 4 4 1. Then the last one, 6 3 by 6. 6 times 3 is 18. So how many times does 7 goes into 18? It goes into it twice. remainder 4. So I write down 4. I'll hold on to 2. Then 6 by 6 is 36 plus 2, 38. So 38. How many times that 7 goes into 38? It goes into it 5 times, remainder 3. Alright, so with the multiplication table ready, we can go ahead and do the division. So let's see how many times 63 goes into 412. So 412, it must go into it 4 times. Okay, so 4 by 63. So 4 by 63 is what? Is 3, 4, 5. Okay, they will subtract 2 minus 5 again, so you have to borrow 1 and add to this. And when we borrow 1 and add to this 2, we'll get 9. So 9 minus 5 is 4. Here's left 0. So we have to borrow to be able to subtract 4 from it. So when we borrow 1 from here, we'll get 7. So 7 minus 4 is 3. And then here is left with 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay, so we'll bring down the next value, which is 5. Then we see how many times that's 63 goes into 3, 4, 5. So how many times that's? So it goes into it 4 times. Exactly. So 4 by 63 will give us 3, 4, 5. Then when we find the difference, left with 0. So 4125 base 7 divided by 63 base 7 will give us 44 base 7. Let's look at binary equation. So 11001 base 2 by 11 base 2. Okay, so 11001 divided by 111. Okay, all right. So the multiplication table for 11 base 2 gives us 11 times 0, 0, 11 times 1 is 1, 1. Alright, so how many times does 1, 1 divide 1, 1? Divide it 1 times. 1 multiply 1, 1 give us 1, 1. Then we subtract it, we'll get 0. Then we'll bring down the next value, which is 0. How many times does 1, 1 divides 0? Divides it 0 times. Okay. Then we'll bring down the next value. Again, is 0. 11 doesn't divide 0. Then the next value is 1. Okay, so 1 1 cannot divide 1, so it's 0. Okay, so 0 times this is the same thing as 0. So that's it. So this will be equal to 1 0 0 0 remainder 1 base 2. Alright, let's take the last example. So let's divide 11011 by 101 all in base 2. Okay, alright, so let's put it here. So 11011 divided by 101. Alright, so how many times does 1 goes into 110? 101 into 110, it will go into it once. 1 times 101 is 101. Then we subtract 0 minus 1, we can't, so we have to borrow to make it 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, then we'll bring down the next digit, which is 1. So 101 cannot go into 1 1, so it's 0 times. Okay, then we'll bring down the next value, which is 1. So 101 into 1 1 goes into it once. 1 times 101 is 101. So we subtract 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So this will be equal to 101. Remainder 10 base 2. Alright, so that's all for this tutorial. This is how you perform division on other number-based systems. I hope you find this video useful. Please leave a comment in the comment section below and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. See you in my next tutorial.